Hey guys, it's my turn. I don't want to do this. So today we are going to be ranking 1 through 7 of the engines. And I'm at Grant's house, so he doesn't really have all of them in the right scale. But it's fine. Let's get started. I hate to do this, but Edward is definitely the worst of the original 7 for me. I hate calling him the worst. He's not the worst. But out of the original 7, Edward's just he's awesome. He's just that wise one that helps everyone out at the end of the day. And he does have some funny moments, like the one Hill episode with Gordon, where Edward's like, "I thought you didn't need my help," and starts leaving, and he's like, "No, wait, please." Gordon's just begging. He does have his moments, but he's not hit home as the other ones on the Steam team. I shouldn't say Steam team because we're not doing Emily. Don't kill me, people. I'm sorry, but I'd have to go with Henry. Because honestly, Henry's a nice character. He was a nice character. He was pretty good in the model and thing, where he had he had an awesome soft side to him with the Henry and the trees, but he was also a jerk. He's like, stupid bird. He had the comedy gold moments, and he also had super sympathetic moments with the whistling tree and other stuff like that. But honestly, the other engines I think are they hit home more. I like them better. But these two are still amazing characters, and they don't deserve to be ripped off the Steam team, Mattel. Anyways, the 3 railway engines all together. My next least favorite would have to be Gordon. Because honestly, these original 4 were the original. They were the quadruple. They were the boys. But Gordon, I think you definitely beat. Honestly, it depends on the day. I'd swap Henry and Gordon out a lot. But at the moment, I think Gordon's better. Gordon's honestly just such he's just like that bossy engine. But also he's willing to help when it's needed. But he thinks he's better than you because he's the best. And that's why I think Rebecca could have been the best engine ever, because she challenges him, and she doesn't want to. She just wants to be friends. And Gordon sees her as a rival, she sees them as friends. That's why Rebecca would have been great. I said would. But honestly, Gordon, he's just he's better than everyone. And when someone proves him wrong, like that one Percy episode, it's just... I wished I didn't have to put any of these guys on the worst, because they aren't the worst. Let's just move on. Now, before you sue me, I put Toby here because what I grew up with was Sharon Miller. Yeah, I know, my life is horrible. And Toby was just some loser scaredy cat. Unlike the Awesome Railway series and early model stuff. He was just some scaredy cat. Just he was just like a Henry that just wasn't there at all. And when he was so just there. It was so garbage. But I do love him in the original. But grew up with CGI, so I'm not really used to him being there and all. So I have to put him at number 4, sadly. Next up is Thomas. And honestly, I've always loved Thomas. I think he's the best. Now, if you ask my cousin Rochelle, who used to babysit me a lot, she says, don't like Thomas. He's just some selfish jerk that always gets his way. And as an adult watching this stuff, when, this is adult watching Sharon Miller, she got exactly what Thomas is. Just some little brat that gets away with stuff. But a classic Thomas was a jerk, but he slowly came around. And All Engines Go is actually... And Bubba was okay. But it was really Andrew Brenner and All Engines Go that really got Thomas till I liked him. He just felt like he deserved to be our hero, our main character. Unlike other things, like Day of the Diesels shoved down our throats. Just get Percy on the title, please. Anyways, next up is it's James. I gotta adjust the camera. Okay, James is James. He's such a good character. I really love James. He's just so funny and comedy gold, but he also does have sympathetic moments. But man, Britt, when you thought of giving him an idea to be bragging about that red paint, best decision ever for the character, because he just peaked from there. Because James, even in the bad era, well, not really CGI bad era, but the hit entertainment model stuff, he was always a gem. He was always a treat to be on the screen. He stayed consistent and was funny. I wouldn't say in the Sharon Miller era much, but other than that, he was just always the best. I always loved James, and especially when Andrew Brunner got him. He was great. And honestly, I feel like he would be really good in All Legends Go. But they made one episode, he was a scaredy cat for a minute, and then he's never appeared again, besides a background character. Our number one character is Percy. Let's go. Percy is definitely, by far, the best engine. He has the best moments in the show. He has, like, some of the great episodes, like the cave mine with Scruffy, where he fell and the cave collapsed, killing Scruffy, and he just barely made it out alive. He has the Chocolate Factory episode, which is but it's still a very classic one. He became Jack Frost. Man, this has done everything. He was best friends with Gator, and he learned a lot about friendship, and it was actually good, unlike other shows. And Percy, I don't know, he was always just that little innocent kid that didn't know what's going on, but when he did, he did. And Day of the Diesels, honest, he was amazing. He was people say he was awful in that movie. I'm like, you're crazy. He was the best part of that movie, for sure. Thomas is just... People are like, well, he shouldn't have been mad Thomas was having new friends. Thomas abandoned this guy. He just left him to die. He just ditched him. And Diesel 10 was actually being nice to him. I see why he believed Diesel 10. It made sense. Honestly, I think Percy deserves to be the best character. And honestly, he had more episodes in Season 2, Season 3, and I'm pretty sure Season 4 than Thomas. In the original things, he had more episodes because he was just better. Even Duck beat Thomas sometimes. It was just... Yeah, I think Percy deserves the spotlight. But I see why they made Thomas the selfish jerk. That's what all kids are. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Bye.